go. How are we doing today? My name is Vince Costanzo, bench press specialist. No, I'm just kidding. Anyways, I started my bench press journey, I don't know, maybe 6 years ago. I couldn't even bench this bar right here. Guess how many pounds that bar is? That's right, 20 kgs. You wanna know what that is in LBs? 45 pounds. So, you know, I was scared, right? I was scared to go into a gym. But now, benching all the time with the proper cues, I feel like I'm at home. So, my max before wasn't even 45 pounds. Now, I maxed out at 390. So what that looks like on the bench is if we had these 45-pound plates, we had 3 of them and almost 4 on each side. So almost, I attempted 405, did not hit it, right? So we're gonna go over in this video how to properly bench, how to feel good while you bench, the benefits of benching, and how to set up the bench if you are not on a standardized bench and you're on a squat rack. So here you have these things called over here, the clips, okay? They're adjustable. We have these red things in the back right here. You're gonna want to pull it back and then lift, okay? I'm going to go a little bit lower because I'm a little bit shorter than the person that was on this before, okay? So it's very important to get a proper setup. Again, pull it back, lift up. So we have to keep it engaged and then it locks in. Okay, now for this. We're going to lift, put it on the hooks right there, okay? Always remember to use this right here. This is called your safety clip. You don't bench with these, you might never be benching again. I'm just kidding, you'll still live, but. All right, main thing is to also have a spotter. You have to have a spotter when you bench when you go for heavy weights, especially if you're not comfortable with the bench, because you don't want it to land on your neck or drop it. We've seen that before. Okay, proper bench setup, right? You want the bench about a hand length past the bar, right? If I have the bench all the way back there, that's too far back. If I have it pulled out all the way over here, that's too far forward and it's going to be weird while lifting off the bar. I want to have it in the center, okay? So move it right about there. I'm going to go over some proper bench press mechanics. First things first is we want to have our arms even, right? So I put my hands right here. I use this line. I put my thumbs on the line and then I release. So see, my thumbs are on the line and I go right here. I sometimes see people doing this. They're all off balance. Their arms aren't even, they're all out of whack. That's the first way to mess it up, okay? So when we get down on the bench, we're gonna angle our back backwards, okay? Just like this. Pushing, really locking our lats and our delts into the back. So if I had a ball, it would literally roll down straight into my face. That's how we should look. Now, just like I said, I'm gonna put my thumbs right here, arms even. We are not having elbows flaring out. None of this. We're having elbows tucked. 45-degree angle, elbows tucked. Now, I put my feet tucked to where they're on the ground, and I'm also contacting right here. My ass, my glutes are on the bench, okay? If they come off the bench, it means that I'm compensating for something. So I need to keep 1, 2, 3, 4 contact points on the bench. When I unrack it, I want to stay tight. So which means I want to keep the tightness right here. Lift off. Contact point is right here. You see, it's right below my pecs. That's where I want to make the contact point. Also, never do this. Do not take one hand off the bench. I'm just doing that because I'm demonstrating. And then you're going to slightly lift backwards. Notice how I inhale, and then when I hold up on the eccentric, I exhale, okay? So the proper thing to do is breathe while you bench, and also keep your feet and your glutes locked in to get way more power. Also, if I was on an incline bench, I would hit right up here, my upper chest. I'm hitting below my pectorals because that's the proper way to lift more weight and keep everything engaged, okay? Some things to consider for the bench press. a compound movement, it's a compound lift. Okay? What that means is that you are using multiple muscles at the same time. It's not like an isolation bicep curl where you're just using your biceps. You're using your chest, you're using your triceps when you're closer. Okay? If I was to grip out here really wide with my pinky finger at this ring over here, I would be using more of my shoulders. That's why when people complain about shoulder pain, maybe they're benching too wide. So I bench a little more narrow. So when I come down, I breathe out. I breathe out, okay? So stuff that you could get away with on lighter weights, once you start adding more, proper form is crucial to being able to lift the most efficiently and safely as well, which is the most important thing, okay? So I'm gonna put 225 on the bench and show you a couple reps with a little bit more weight. 225, by the way, is, fun fact, is the NFL combine weight. It's what they use in the NFL draft. They see how many reps running backs, linebackers can put up of 225. I won't be doing that here in the video. I'm just gonna do a few reps. The max I've done of 225 is about 22 reps. Somebody wanted to know